with Errol Spence Jr. pretty much out the way right now at this point, it's very questionable what he's going to do at 154 pounds when he moves up. He's supposed to be fighting Terrence Crawford in the rematch. And even though the rematch is supposedly taking place at 154 pounds, that's not even set in stone. We don't even know. And that's kind of confirmed by Terrence Crawford, too. And he said that in the interview he just made this week. So it could be at 147 still, or even at 154. There's nothing, still a question mark hanging over this rematch, man. So we don't know yet. And with that being said, though, Errol Spence is not favorable no more with a lot of these dudes. And one of my favorite channels out there, Easy Work Boxing. Shout out to Easy Work, man, because he called this before the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight. He said when Errol Spence loses, that there's going to be another fighter that this Errol sexuals they're going to cling on to. Anybody that comes that looks like they could be a threat to Terrence Crawford, they're gonna jump ship to him, latch on to that fighter, and so it can fulfill their dreams of watching Terrence Crawford get beat down. That's what I think it is, and that person is Jaron Boots Ennis, right? And as you see right now, what's going on? They're having their little back and forth spats on Twitter. Bud pretty much is leading the charge. He pretty much sparked the match, bro, when he said he thinks he didn't call Boots an email champion, but he pretty much called him an email champion without calling him an email champion. He's like, yeah, he understands the way he got the belt, but why not just say I want to fight for the belt? And he's like, everybody's happy with being an email champion. He was definitely talking about Jaron Ennis in that statement right there. So now the Errol sexuals are looking at it like, damn, my boy Errol Spence, he's out of commission. He's beaten, he's defeated. He's probably not going to be the same ever again. We got to find somebody else we got to latch on to. Oh, let's jump on the Boots bandwagon now. So now, pretty much, the Errol sexual as we know it is pretty much converted. They converted to a new religion. Yeah, and that new religion is called an Ennis sexual. That's right. That is what these dudes are becoming now. I've seen a few channels like that, especially now that because the whole narrative was starting to come out that Bud was ducking Boots and all this other stuff. But then pretty much everybody pretty much shut all that down. Like, yo, look, he's obligated to fight Errol Spence in the rematch, so he couldn't do anything, right? But they don't care because the converted Errol sexuals, aka Ennis sexuals, just want to see Terrence Crawford lose by any means necessary. All right, and they think Boots is the man to do it. They look around at 147. They don't see anybody else as a real threat to Terrence Crawford. They're the guy that they thought was the threat. Their near and dear leader, Errol Spence Jr., he couldn't do it. He pretty much let them down. So Boots is the one that, and even though Boots, they didn't even want Bud Spence to fight Boots. They wasn't calling for that fight at all. But now all of a sudden they calling for Bud to fight him though. You know what I'm saying? So they look at Boots as a severe threat. They always thought Boots was a threat to Errol, unless you one of those. They was one of them extreme sexuals that was like, oh no, Boots too green, he'll get his ass whooped. Bet. So now here we go with Bud and Boots. They see the possible rivalry brewing between these two. They latched on to Jaron Ennis. The new era of the Ennis sexuals has begun, people. Watch and see. But anyway, what y'all think about it, though? I want to know. Drop a comment. You know how I do. This era, Rebel Life Boxing, bro. Love y'all. Get you on the next one. And I'm out.